If you make good money, but your finances still feel random, like some months you're on top of it and other months feel like, where did it all go? There's a reason for that, and it's definitely not your income. It's not that you don't make enough. It's that your money decisions are happening in real time with no clarity behind them. So everything feels reactive. And the reason why I know this and I'm able to speak on it is I personally paid off $43,000 worth of debt and built up a net worth to multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it all started when I actually started to look at where my money was going. I know, it's crazy. And I fixed it using this exact process I'm going to be going over in this video, using a 3-step process to help you make your money feel more intentional again. So step 1, this is where it starts. It's plain and simple. We want to go back 3 months to see where we've been spending money. Bank accounts, credit cards, everything. We don't want to overcomplicate this. It's just literally asking one question. Where did my money actually go? And I know that this is challenging for some people to think through, like, oh man, I know that my spending isn't what it should be, and my money is all over the place. I know I'm going to be looking at a train wreck, and you get all these feelings inside where it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. It's stressful. And the reason why I know this is because 1, I lived through this when I was first starting my personal finance journey, and 2, the amount of people that I've coached that have gone through this. But on the other side of it, they're like, wow, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I wish I had done it sooner. Almost everyone. Like, I wish I had done this sooner. This gives me so much clarity. Because right now, most people think they know where their actual money is going. But when you lay it out and you actually see the data, that's when the surprises hit, right? Oh, all the subscriptions you forgot. Oh, all the Uber Eats things that you had throughout the month, $20, $30, $40. Singularly, they mean nothing, but when you add them up, it's like, wow, $900 in food delivery last month? Like, what are we doing? That just happened 2 weeks ago with someone that I was working with, okay? And this is the step that removes the guesswork. So here's why it matters. If you skip that step, everything you do after, you're just guessing. So you're basically trying to build a building without solidifying the foundation. You're trying to fix your money without actually knowing what's broken, right? It's like bringing your car to the mechanic and they just start doing stuff on one of the items, and it's not the piece that's broken that you need to fix. Clearly, I don't know a lot about cars. But so now that you can see the truth here, we need to compare it to the next step here, step 2. And this is where the North Star goals comes into play. So with this, all you can do is just open up your note app or a piece of paper or a Google Doc, wherever, and write down the things that actually matter to you the most. Not what sounds good, not like, hey, I want to be a billionaire, right? But it's like things that are, life goals that you have, financial goals that you have, non-negotiables that you're currently doing, right? So it could be anything currently or in the future that you aspire to reach, okay? Not what social media says. Don't look at Instagram to get inspired before you make this list. It's what you actually care about. So it could be paying off debt, buying a house, spending more on your health, more time with your kids, having time freedom, going on that vacation with your family that's actually nice, and you're not just checking a box to say that, hey, we went on vacation this year. Once you do those 2 steps, the hey, where did I spend my money? And then the hey, where should I be spending my money? Where would I prefer to be spending my money? Step 3 is the realignment, where we connect those two. So you go back to your spending and you run it through this filter of more, same, less. So those 3 words. Asking yourself this question, is this expense category helping me move forward in my life to reach, XYZ goal in my life? If yes, maybe that category we need to be putting more money towards that category. If it's neutral, then maybe we just, whatever the average is of the last 3 months, we just kind of roll that forward into kind of planning out our future months. And if it's not aligned, well, maybe that's where we need to reduce, cut, restrict, or just completely eliminate all together. And this is where the things click, because now we're not just cutting spending, but we're reassigning spending, right? Because cutting spending, what happens with that is it's great for these little sprinty 1, 2, 3 month kind of a things where you just like kind of cut everything out, but it's not sustainable. And what I would rather have you do, because this is what worked for me, and feel free to try this at your own, whatever. If you want to try it, great. If not, that's great too. But what worked for me was actually creating a system so that it allowed me to have these consistent, repeatable months that were sustainable, and I could manage, and cutting everything, going down to like the rice and beans thing and all that crazy stuff. That wouldn't have worked for me, and I don't know if it will work for you. You guys let me know down in the comments, right? But for example, if your health is a priority, but you're barely spending anything on it, that would be a more. We want to be adding to that, right? So if you have a gym membership and you're like, man, my health and fitness is so important to me. I want to stay alive as long as possible to be with my kids, and I only have a $20 a month gym membership. It's like, well, maybe we should be putting more towards that because we're saying that it matters to us the most, right? So that's kind of a good example that I like to think through. And the outcome here, and this is the part that some people miss, the goal isn't to spend less. It's actually just to spend on purpose, right? Because when your money is aligned with what actually matters, you stop feeling behind and you stop wondering where it all went, and you finally start making real progress with the money that you already have. You didn't need to make any more money. You didn't need to sell that weird thing in your basement on eBay. Like, imagine if you had a marathon to run and you were investing all this time, money, effort into it. You wouldn't think back like, oh, I can't believe I spent so much on supplements. It's like, no, I finished a marathon. I am so thankful that I was able to put more time and money and other resources into this thing to reach the goal that I have, right? And that's what this process does. If you think that sounds interesting and you want to find a way to kind of get that going, or at least improve your own process, I'm doing a 6-week challenge helping you build your money system from scratch or improve on what you're already doing, and also stack as much money as humanly possible in these 6 weeks so that you can put it towards your North Star goals, and to show you that you can actually do it. There's more money in your finances just sitting there, waiting to be realigned to things that you care about. And trust me when I say this, that your life will feel much more fulfilled when you're putting more resources towards the things that matter to you the most. So if that's interesting, you can check out this video right here, or there's a link to book a call underneath this video to see, if you're a good fit. And maybe you and I can chat then, and if not, I'll see you in the next video.